All right, we are going to get started. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. My day has definitely been an interesting one. Very, very interesting indeed. Oh, it would help if you could actually see me a little bit, right? There I am. All right. So, the title of stream is true. We have finished everything mandatory for Heaven's Word. Except for like the flight, but I worked on that off stream today and stuff like that, as well as a couple other things off stream. Hello, Pyratha, welcome in. So yeah, I have something super cool to show you guys that I got today. I have flight in a few areas of Heaven's Word as well now, so that is very good, very exciting. But today is going to be more so a story day. So, buckle up. It's going to be a lot of story that we're going to try to get through today because Stormblood is big. It's like a Rome Reborn level big.
122 quests.
Sorry?
122 quests?
Yeah, and that's just the main quest line. That's not the
Post.
The post patch quests, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I was also told today that there's a lot of exposition at the beginning to like start up and rev up the story for Stormblood, things like that, because Realm Reborn patch quests were gearing up the story for Heaven's Word. Heaven's Word patch quests was continuing the story of Heaven's Word and not introducing Stormblood. So,
I mean, they did a little bit, but like, not too
very
much.
little. They introduced the big guy, right? Who I feel like there's a lot of context to get the story started. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not excited for that. I feel like that part is gonna drag on quite a bit story-wise. But I'm excited for the themes. We're finally out of Eorzea. I do know a little bit because I watched Mata play. So I know that it's more of like an Asian Japanese kind of like vibe to the land that we are going to. So I'm very excited for that. That's gonna
And
be
it has
really
one of
fun.
the fastest Stola cutscenes ever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
At least
I
in the
also know a
post
bit of a I
quest.
also know a bit of a spoiler for it. Oh no, we've already met Yashtola's sister, but I know that we see some more of her. I know we see some more of her, but I don't know when or how or what's surrounding it. All I know is I looked on the screen, I'm like, hey, Yashtola has a new outfit. And you're just like, nah, that's her sister. I was like, ah. No, best Yashtola cutscene ever is in EW. Ooh.
I
Neither
haven't
of us
gotten
are
that
there
far,
yet though, so we don't
but there's one
know.
that I really like in the post quests.
I'm not gonna lie though, I am gonna miss my boy Emmerich. I am. He's best boy, and I'm gonna miss him a lot. But yeah. All right, so we are going to give it a couple more minutes, let a few more people filter in if they're wanting to. We'll continue to talk. Then we're gonna watch the opening cutscene for Stormblood. And then we're gonna jump right into the main story. So yeah. Also, I'm on ferry because in case I need to do dungeons, queue times, that kind of thing. Yeah. I think there might even be an Endwalker post patch content. There are two Vestistola cutscenes, or they are both part of one long cutscene. I can't remember. Ooh, that is very exciting then. I am excited to see. I've heard that there is a lot less voice acting in Stormblood. Like there like would you
I
say
sure as hell don't
it's
remember many.
equivalent to Heaven's Word, or is it more so equivalent to like A Realm Reborn?
In terms of voice acting,
Yeah.
probably more akin to Realm Reborn.
Fun!
Yeah.
Yay!
I don't fully remember, but like I don't
Okay, get
remember a
ready
lot
for
being
terrible
voiced.
voice acting. Yeah! Alright. Storytime with Opal, indeed. I'm gonna make Elfino sound like a girl. No, I won't. Gosh, something's going on out there. Something noisy's going on outside. Hello, Cauliflower Prince. Welcome in. Hope you are doing well today. Alright. Should I begin?
You should, and you should start with the cutscene.
I plan to. I'm gonna turn this off so I can like fully hear the cutscene without having to blast my eardrums out. It's not so hot where it's absolutely unbearable. It's just like slightly uncomfortable. And I can have the window open because there's no smoke today. Yay! Alright. So I'm gonna go here. Alright, so we've done A Realm Reborn, we've done Heaven's Word, now we're on to Stormblood. Should I do it?
Stormblood.
I don't remember watching this even when it was on the TV for you.
I didn't watch it with you around, I don't think. Actually, I think I did, but you probably forgot it.
Yeah, probably. Let's do this.
I'm gonna open my chip for this, let's do it.
Ooh. Okay, architecture. Okay, graphics. Oh. Oh, Dancer! That's right, Dancer was introduced in Stormblood.
Wrong. That's just not Storm. That's not Dancer at all.
Oh, it isn't? What? No. Monk? Oh! So, Ida, then. No. Yes?
Sure looks like Ida.
Well, no,
I
that's
shouldn't call her
Ida's...
Ida. Her name's Lise.
That's true. Lise, I think. This is crazy. No, it does actually look like Lise. It actually does. What the hell? What are I hear chocobos. Oh. This is so cool. It's so different from Eorzea. Not really, but it's Lise? Okay. Alamigo. Wait, no, Alamigo's in Ul'dah. Hang on. There it is. There's the new land. Ooh. Oh. Well, this is so pretty. samurai. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I love the music. Oh, and a falcon. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Hey! There's the big guy! The power of anime, indeed. That was crazy cool. That was awesome.
Somehow it feels nostalgic.
Probably because you haven't seen it in a while. And yeah, no, I don't remember watching that with you. So in the beginning then, we were still in Eorzea, just in a completely separate part that we've never seen before, which explains why it was so different. But then we transitioned into the new land. Okay, I'm gonna log in. Because there's gonna probably be a queue. Oh yeah, big queue. Probably because of the new update. Or like the service maintenance thingy, yeah. Oh, they added a patch. Cool. I can't get the bottle cap on the bottle. Oh no. There we go. Oh, the raiders are on Ether doing their weekly raids. Oh, okay. That was so cool.
Did you like it more than Heaven's Earth?
I would have to rewatch.
When we get to all of
I would
them,
have to
we're gonna watch
rewatch
them all
them.
in a row, and then you'll rank them.
Well, Stormblood, for the current expansions and everything right now, Stormblood is the middle point, right? There's like 6 total, including Realm Reborn.
Yeah.
So once we're done Stormblood, when we reach Shadowbringers, then we'll do like the halfway point, watch them all, and then watch Shadowbringers kind of thing. I think that would be kind of cool to do, considering it's like the halfway point, right? Okay. You said you were off doing your own thing, right?
You can continue main story.
Yeah. Okay, I need... Oh, the frame rates are not frame rating right now. Oh, gosh. So probably doesn't help that I have the game running all day. I need to go to Mordona. Oh, right. The thing I got today.
Summon in Mordona.
I got it. I got it.
Never again, Thornton. Never again.
Never again, Zordon. Never again. I think it took 7 or 8 tries, 7 or 8 runs today for it. Okay. But yeah, I want to get the horse as well. But that will be like an off-stream grind thing.
Yeah, those are more extremes than those are Like I showed you, killing Garuda took 3 seconds, so...
It literally did, yeah. 3 a.m. time to party. Oh my goodness, that is late or early. Oh my goodness. I would personally not be a functioning human being. Nah, I won't do that. Maybe a different day I'll do that. Okay, here it is. Beyond the Great Wall. That's right, because the Great Wall was like kind of destroyed, wasn't it?
In the battle, I think.
Yeah.
Between Omega and Dragon.
Yeah. Ooh. What do I have first? Do I have Doritos or do I have all dressed?
Doritos are supreme, so...
Doritos? No. Don't go saying that. Don't, diss, a Canada favorite.
I never said they were bad, just Doritos are great.
Oh, I grabbed barbecue.
Oh.
Can you get me all dressed, please? I don't want barbecue, I want all dressed.
Later.
Okay, I'll start with Doritos then. Note to self, read the Ruffles bag when you grab it. You get so few chips. Like, that's not even half a bowl of chips. It's so stupid. Barbecue is good, but I want all dressed. All dressed is, like... I don't know how to describe all dressed to, like, someone who might never have even heard or seen it before. Because it's like a Canada flavor. It's like ketchup chips. Right? All dressed is, like, pretty much only in Canada. As far as I'm aware. But, yeah. Alas, all dressed in ketchup are missing from the US markets. Yes, but that's what makes them special. Ketchup chips are so good. Specifically, a lot of people will tell you Old Dutch ketchup chips are good. Personally, I don't like them as much. My personal go-to ketchup chip is Lay's. It's just like the perfect balance of like vinegary, tomatoey. I feel like a lot of them are like almost too tomatoey sometimes.
Alright, get back into Stormblood.
Yes, I will. Sorry. I will always talk about Canadian chips. Always. As I eat Doritos. Let's do this.
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal?
That's right! Okay. Now I remember where we left off, kind of. More so.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
They kind of just, like, drop us into the thick of it, don't they? I mean, I guess they intend for you to do all the story all at once, right?
Uh-huh.
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
As expected.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lise. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea. However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
So I'm gonna have to go to Alamigo
Precisely.
then.
The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lise's, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Of
But
course
everyone
I
thinks
am.
she's her sister.
You know I'd like nothing more.
I love her hairpiece so much.
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
She actually asked and didn't assume. Okay, she's slowly rising up the ranks.
That was fast. You're one quest in.
Thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there.
Well, you know how often it's just like, and you will be going with them. And you will be doing this. And you will be doing that. And it's sort of like, are you free to do this? Do you want to do this? Even if I know it's going to force me to do it regardless of what I say, given the option, it's the polite thing to do. I'm really showing my Canadianness.
Here's a fun thing.
Okay.
There used to be an old game for the Game Boy Advance.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Golden Sun. Okay.
Uh-huh.
After you complete the tutorial dungeon,
Mm-hmm.
you talk to the Elder, and the Elder asks you, will you undertake this quest to save the world?
Okay.
If you say no, the
Yeah.
game ends.
Oh my gosh, I love that. That is crazy.
So, if they
Pyroth
asked
remembers
your
it
Warrior of
too.
Light,
Oh my gosh.
if they asked your Warrior of Light and your Warrior of Light was just like, no,
Nah.
GG.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true. That is very true. I never really thought of it like that. See, I missed out on that entire like generation of games. My first console was the Nintendo DS, and then the Nintendo Wii.
Okay, we'll
Mind
get you
you,
playing old FF
nowadays
games.
that's still like 20 years ago or something like that. So I'm still showing my age with that, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, let's see what Lee says.
yes.
I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Yay! Best girl!
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well.
So this is turning into an entire field trip. I'll write up the permission slips.
I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things.
Urianger will be.
I trust you have no objections.
It gets so predictable. Everyone else goes. Urianger stays behind. That's why I
No,
thought he
my
was so
lady.
sus to begin
Gladly
with.
shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
So new quest accepted.
Gonna hear it for a while.
I was gonna say something, but I forget what I was gonna say. Is this gonna be voiced? Probably not.
Ready, my friend?
Oh.
Well then. Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
Really wish I got more of the Scions. Although, this time next year, or like Animathon next year, when we go, I'll be able to buy like all the Scions and like all the characters I like, because I'll most likely be caught up to date by then.
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Probably.
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary. Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant Told stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home. I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. Let all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
So, is Eorzea... I have a feeling like if this were like our world map, they're saying the Far East, so obviously that's going to be like China, Asia, like those like Asian countries, right? That are over there because of the influence in like the architecture that we saw in the opening cutscene. But would that mean that Eorzea is then Europe? Or would that mean that we are the Americas?
I don't think you can equate Eorzea size to Earth's. It's probably much smaller.
No, I'm just talking about like in general perception.
Well, you gotta understand something. The Americas is very far away from the Asias.
Yeah. So then Eorzea would be more so like the Europe distance sort of thing.
It would be more akin to Europe to Asia rather than America to Asia.
Okay. Sounds good. Though Pyroth is saying it's not similar geography. Okay.
No, it's not nothing close. Not even close.
Because like there's influences though from the real world, right?
Yeah, because that's just real world people make it, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate. Together. Just you wait.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
Ah, the talking begins. Hmm. Man, I really wish I was a voice actor. Okay. 1,000 malms apart, yet united in purpose, let us both pray our endeavors meet with success. Shall we then? Wait, not just yet. I knew I'd forgotten something important. Lise, could you come with me? Me? What now? Alright then, if you insist. Oh, she's so happy. Happy potato. Happy potato. Happy. Happy. She looks so good. I just don't like the boots. That's the only part I don't like. What do you think? As you can see, I designed it to be light and loose, an outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lise. Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you as the Scion's receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent seamstress. He puts her kicking faces in. That's true. I did not think of it that way. Okay. I respect it. I respect it. I do respect it then, in that case. It's lovely, Tataru. Thank you. I feel like I could take on a legion. I'm glad you like it. And with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels. Is Lise the portrait that I said, oh, she's cute, and you were like, let's not choose her?
What?
At Animathon, there were like when on the table with all like the portraits and stuff like that on it. I pointed at one, and it was a blonde girl with a ponytail, and I was like, "Oh, she's cute." Was that Lise?
Probably.
Okay.
But at that point, it was spoilers, so.
Yes, at that point, Lise was still Ida in the story.
Yeah.
So, obviously, didn't get her. Man, I really want to. Yeah. I'm happy I got who I got, but I want more. Then onward to Girabania. Our first stop will be at Amari Sax's spire in the East Shroud. Now the question is, if it's still in Eorzea, can I fly there? Possibly. I don't know. We'll have to see. I just want to use my Phoenix. And I know it's called a Firebird in game, but I'm calling it a Phoenix.
It's not.
I don't care.
Really.
Does this look like a face? Who cares? It is a Phoenix to me. All are present and accounted for. When you are ready, my friend, pray inform the officer that we wish to proceed to Girabania. The signs of the 7th dawn. We were told to expect you. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall? Yes. Let's do this. Oh, map. Okay.
There's there's your whole world.
Yeah, okay. I guess like geography wise, I was more so talking about like real life influences, that kind of thing.
I mean, if you're talking about
remember
real life
crossing the border.
influences, then obvious.
Standing in Girabania once more. Me and my fellow scions. The warrior of light among us. Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
And game ends.
Title card.
Yeah, sorry for shushing you. I feel like I'm the only
No,
one
you're good.
who's allowed to shush you, seeing as we are marriage. Which,
No, you're good.
speaking of chat, in like 26 days, it'll be a year since we got married. How cute is that? It's like so
Shush.
cute, but also so cringe.
Shush.
Ooh, aetherite. Can I fly? I cannot fly. Damn. Congrats on the anniversary. Thank you. I might have an idea on how to celebrate in game, but I don't know. I have to do research on it first. But yeah. But yeah, what were you saying beforehand? Before I shushed you so rudely?
No idea, but I'm shushing you now because I have my own voice cutscene.
Ah. Ooh. Here, I was gonna ask if you could move the fan in here. Turnabout. Yeah, what goes around comes around. Okay, we gotta go talk to Raubon. Did I? I did, okay. Oh, here's everyone! Okay, how shall I do this? Greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, I welcome you to Castromorians. Thank you, General. We were relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the Castrum since then? None. Save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols, we have had barely any contact with them, but we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. As if attacking Baelsar's wall weren't enough, Ilberd summoned a primal right on their doorstep. And Garlemald is not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. 'Twas a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilberd's to make, and now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? As stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Alamegan people. We would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with the Resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. Then I'll leave you to it. Godspeed. Hey, Sid! Ha! Of all the Castra in all the world, you walk into mine. He's just like literally everywhere. Literally, you can't go 5 cutscenes without seeing Sid anywhere. Mind you, that's mostly for the raids. Regardless, though, he is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Wouldn't you be everywhere if you had an airship? That is true. That is very, very true. Honestly, though, you'd probably be able to find me at the nearest restaurant eating food. So, yeah. There's less of Sid later on, Sally. Oh, that's too bad. Master Garland, what brings you here? A certain missing Allegan weapon and a draconic primal. Omega and Shinryu, I think the shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying their trail of destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, which it has singularly failed to do. Excuse me. Then 'tis like Omega. Then Omega. Then 'tis like Omega fell to Earth in occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Even so, it bears repeating that we engaged the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them. Assuming. We should hurry up and find it, regardless. All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on into Gir Abania, we'll need their blessing. Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking. Here, here. Yeah. I just leveled up. Ooh, Enhanced Smudge. Pictomancy Mastery 3. Whoa! Is this just like a thing? Is this just like a thing? Like I can't actually equip it?
Yeah, just
Master ones are generally passive buffs. Oh, okay. So no matter what, I will have them. Oh, so it increases my damage. Cool. And this increases movement speed after executing Smudge. Okay, then. Ooh, that'll be good. Ooh, all of these will be good. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay. That's very cool. Okay. I need a new outfit. No, we'll do that later. I like my outfit right now. But I do need a new one. I had this outfit for most of Heaven's Word. I need a new one for Stormblood. Much like I have a new mount.
Tough.
No, I need one that's ready. I have this. Oh, this is more dancer than Picto. Right? Ooh, but I also have this. I also got this. And I could dye it, but that's a little bit too formal, I think. What's this? Ooh, right, I have this one that I could do. Ooh, this one with, like, a skirt would also be really cute, I think. Yeah, okay, so this will be, like... Obviously not with these shorts or the hat. But, like, yeah. I see the vision. Yeah. Okay, so eventually we will utilize this. Eventually. I need to clear out my inventory again. Okay. As you've probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see the one with the most influence. Their headquarters are located in a place called Ralger's Reach, an old temple to the east of here, across the Velodina River. I learned a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we'll be there before you know it. Smell? I don't know if it smells. Okay. Okay, so I don't have to go too far, but I don't care. I use the Phoenix. Ooh. I like this music. Very serene. Still with me? Good. From here we'll head northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so we won't have to swim. Is this where swimming was first introduced? This thing? This expansion? Because you couldn't swim for a while, right? Or did they just add that in at one point for everyone?
I think it was Stormblood that they added it in.
Stormblood? Pyroth has the smiley face of spoilers, so I will take it
I
as...
honestly don't remember, so... Pretty sure it was Stormblood they made swimming.
Which would make sense, because I mean, look at this. And cutscene.
What, water?
Yeah, lots of water. More water than we've seen so far. Other than that Costa del Sol, right?
And Limsa and spot everywhere.
I forgot about Limsa. Yeah. I don't see any soldiers. Good, let's cross. You're wondering about the tower to the south? That doesn't look very good. That looks kind of scary. It looks kind of scary. It's part of Castellum Velodina. That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I call it a great big eyesore. Honestly, you can see that rotten banner from absolutely miles away. Sigh. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. I don't even have to touch the water. I float above it. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I don't even know what that's from. Crocodile. That's a big dial. Oh my gosh, it's like an ostrich. And a spooter. There's spooters around. I don't like that. I don't like the spooters. I don't like them. What's a fopper? Oh, what? Okay, that's interesting. Ether! Ether! Nice. That's a big wall. I love how no matter where you go, these sprites are just everywhere.
Well, they gotta fill up the map somehow.
Oh, random player. That is random. We're here. On the other side of this pass is Ralger's Reach. So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there is some sort of trick to this? Indeed, a glamour. Good eye, Y'shtola. I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks, or mayhap an artificer trained in the modification of glamour prisms. No, it's probably tech. Something who came to the Rising Stones is a member of this faction. So they know us, and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they could be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way, and, don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. I will only reach for my paintbrush. And with a sprinkle of demasking dust, all is laid bare. Me and my little pup.
I remember the old stories. How the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow.
Oh, I see.
Ralger's Reach, a holy place, and a fitting home for the Resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo. They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
You'll forgive us our precautions, but we couldn't be sure who had crossed the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Do 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 do. Nice. Alright. I don't even know. We've done quite a few quests already. This is probably quest 4 or quest 5, I'd say. Right?
Hey, that's good. Keep at it.
Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. But let's not do this on our doorstep, eh? Come with me. Oh wait, is there an etherite here? There is. I'm gonna attune to the etherite right now. So that I do not forget. Do all... I want a different verb. I don't know why, I just want purple right now. Do all expansions have like the burbs and like the horses and stuff, but their own unique one?
Mm-hmm.
I want to get
the
all of them.
foxes.
I want to get all of them. It makes sense that it's the foxes. Considering
Good
the
luck for Shadowbringers and on.
There's some kids playing outside my window.
Allow me to welcome you once more to Ralga's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
Dogs, wibbers, tiny dragons, kitties, angel wings. Oh. I'm getting all of them. 100%.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalimo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Ah, don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
I like this
Papalimo
guy.
laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves.
I like this guy already. He's giving me grandpa vibes. Does it smell smoky out there to you?
There will never be a better
Oh,
time
I don't
to
have the door
drive the
open.
Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monargo told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rolgar it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
That is why we are here today, sir, to see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
We explain everything.
So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
Before I continue, I'm gonna set up the fan because I forgot to do that before stream. It's getting a bit warm in here. I am also gonna make sure that there's no smoke coming in from outside, so I will be right back. so I couldn't smell any smoke. But my sinuses are also angry at me from the smoke the last few days, so I can't tell for sure. So I just closed my window to be safe. The fan will help. The bedroom window is still open though. It's nice and cool in there now, so that's good. The sun is also orange, so there is smoke out there. That's a telltale sign to tell if there is smoke out there or not. Oh yeah, there's smoke out there. We're at a 7. Last little bit though, we've been at an 11, 10, like very high risk, so this is nothing comparative to that. Ooh, gear! Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't get any of these. Oh, they're giving materia now. Okay. Okay. So it would seem we find ourselves with a surfeit of free time. Ah, forgive me. You are free to look around Relger's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It'll give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance capabilities. Free to poke our noses wheresoever we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Well, I already know this place inside and out. I can show you around. Sorry?
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said my name.
No.
I was about to be like, excuse me? It's Opal to you right now. Well, I already know this place inside and out. I can show you around if you like, Nyx. Okay. Great, let's get started. Do, do, do. I wish it was daytime. This place would be so pretty in the daytime. Ooh, Aethernet shard. There is one other Aethernet shard. There's also a dungeon here. In here. Or in there. Or like up over there somewhere, I don't know. North. I'll bet you think the Resistance is mostly made up of Alamegan Highlanders like me, but the truth is that we don't even account for half. We've got Hellsguard from all the way over by the spine in here, and plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nago. There's even some Beastmen, well, Beast women, I suppose. Like that one over there. She's an Ananta. They've been with us for a while now. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting. Ananta make the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magics to twist metals and crystal into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work, but then most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them, anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Relger, shall we? Okay. I wish there was a way to, like, set it to day and leave it at day. You know?
Nope, you gotta live with the day-night cycle.
Ugh. Mind you, it does look really nice at night. It does. But it's dark. It's so dark. An altar. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The Breaker of Worlds, who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ida used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the Fifth Astral Era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign, and lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky and led the way to these mountains of Gir Abania. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast, they said the name. Hell's open, heavens weep, for no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. That last part was inscribed on this stone by a monk of the first Ralgur. Ida explained it to me. A day will come to bring strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through in the end. Ah, sorry. That was a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. I feel like talking to a therapist might help her. Quite a bit. I don't know, though. I'm not an expert. I'm just a painting bunny girl. Well, I'm glad I can swim. They all need therapy, yes. Oh, dang. Snake person. Cool.
Those are the Ununtas.
Oh. Well, can I? No, I can't. Okay. I'm walking right past it. This is the infirmary, as you can probably tell. Here's where the resistance healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the Aetheryte Plaza next. I could just teleport there, but I don't think I will. I think I'll just run. Oh, there's more. Oh, it's a good thing I can swim. Again. Part 2. Electric Boogaloo. This music is very, like, ooh. You know? Just, like, very, like, ooh.
That's a descriptor.
It is. It's very ooh.
No, I'm not
He's
quite
like,
sure what you mean by that, but I'll take
like,
your word for it.
it's very like it's not like ooh or like ooh. It's like very like
Very academic.
much academia. I can't remember if you can mount there or not. You can't fly.
You can mount.
There you mount. You can mount. Yeah. When you've seen one Aetheryte, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades to when the first Relger was still here. It may look a little different, but it works just as well as any other. I'll show you where this Salters are next. But don't forget to attune to the Aetheryte before we go. Oh, I've already done all this. I've already done all this. Giant burb coming through. Arms, armor, potions, you name it, these folks have got it. The Resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything, or you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alfino and Alice are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on? Okay. Do I do fending, maiming, striking, or scouting? I can use none of them. I feel like I'm most likely to be samurai, so I will do this. I will do striking. I think I sold most of those. Fair. Of course, all three that I need are here. What does this look like? Oh. 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 Okay. Oh. Oh, it's a cowboy hat. Okay.
You could use a cowboy hat.
It looks so derpy with the ears.
I think you could turn your ears off when you have a hat.
Yep. You can, but it just looks weird without them. I feel like because I'm focusing mostly on Picto, I should do casting. But literally, I have a job in all three of these.
Well, you gotta pick your favorite.
I know! Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like having to pick a favorite. You know? Question. Do you think you could bring me a snack?
No, you're good. Keep going.
Okay. I wasn't gonna ask for like anything crazy. Like I'm gonna ask you to make me a steak. We don't even have steak. Right? Come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. They're a bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, and I admired their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. We finished discussing your proposal, and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I've sent someone to fetch your Stola and Creel. So if you'd like to follow me. Do-do, do-do-do. I feel like this is gonna get old very fast. Please be talking. Please be talking.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus. I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Okay. That's normal and that is valid. What
Oh,
are
God.
these?
Those
What?
caveats being...
What did you say?
I got hit by the several cutscenes prompt.
Oh, fun. You can mute me if you want. I'll be lonely. But you can.
You won't be lonely. You have Pyro with you.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. So, you can if you want. Little does he know. This is a test, and if he fails, he will be sleeping on the couch.
Can I sleep on the couch? Honestly, that sounds better.
Okay, you need to explain yourself right now. What the hell was that laugh? That was the creepiest thing ever, dude.
That was my Asian laugh.
Your Asian laugh. Now all you need is a glowing LED mask and a hooded cape.
Yo, that'd be so cool.
It would be. I would totally help you cosplay an Asian if you wanted to.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, but seriously, what did you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on now. Stormblood won't finish itself.
I'm waiting for you to tell me what you meant.
Stormblood won't finish itself, and I'm about to go hit these cutscenes, so I'm gonna go mute here in a second.
You are in the avoidance stage of it all.
No idea what you're talking about.
Avoidance stage. Okay. You have fun and enjoy your cutscenes.
Will do.
Boy.
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the Resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach.
You're like rubbing your headphones or something, I can hear it.
That was the bread.
The bread? Wait, you're eating bread and you wouldn't give me a snack? Never mind. Just...
I can't hear you. Cutscene starting.
I don't have anything to spend my channel points on, so I'm just gonna have a lot of points. Like, it's not showing up for you to use them, or just nothing of interest? Because if it's not showing up for you, I I will need to go in and fix that.
Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time.
No, nothing of interest. Sound alerts are actively painful to me. SPD is a thing. Interesting.
What's SPD?
Yeah, what is SPD? Oh, sensory processing. Yep, I get that. I totally get that. 100%.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
I completely understand that. And there's a lot going on, it's just way too much. That is for sure.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Oh gosh, that went down the wrong way. Oh no. That's that's painful. Oh. Oh, lemonade going down the wrong way is not fun. Oh. Okay, back to the cutscene.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you, Lot. Monargo and Mefrid will tell you more.
Understood. We won't let you down.
Oh, the music changes during the day. Oh, this is cool. This is so cool. I like the tent shapes. The tent shapes are very interesting. Right then, Monago and Mefrid are to be our keepers. Knowing not of what they require, one task is as good as the other. Make your choice, Nyx. Okay, I gotta go casting. I gotta. I'm currently doing Picto. I can always pick up the gear for the other two later on. Okay. Let's start with Nago. Ooh. I said I was doing striking, right? Ooh, I like the look of that. I like the look a lot. Okay. That was almost so bad. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life, and I won't forget that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good for me claiming my duties here couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. And thank you. Now to business. Commander Kemps entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. What I need is an escort. 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly and without attracting undue attention. Very well, I shall join you in this. General Alden commands the forces at Castrum Oriens. It should be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great! That's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out of the Reach. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Heavy hatchling! Heavy hatchling! Oh, he's like standing right in Lise. Oh my goodness. Okay. Should I do a different minion? No, I'm gonna keep the wolf pup. I like the little wolf pup. I do. I do. Do, 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 do. This song reminds me of something that I would play in band class. I don't know why. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the planets, Jupiter. You were in band too? Awesome! Yeah, it was a long time ago for me too. I don't even want to think about how long ago that was. But I will do simple math with the calculator. I graduated 8 years ago. Oh.
I'm back just to call you a dinosaur. Goodbye.
You're more of a dinosaur. You what, graduated in 2012? It's been 13 years for you. And yes, dinosaurs are very cool. Thank you, Pyroth. All the kids at work love dinosaurs, so I get to talk about dinosaurs every day. And it's awesome. It's very, very cool. Some of them have favorites. Some of them just like dinosaurs because they eat things. And like eat people and stuff, so yeah. It's a wide range. Got everything you need? Good. Then let us be off. And they leave me. But yeah, it's been, oh gosh, the last time I picked up my violin was 5 years ago. Maybe I do a revival stream of it? Maybe. I could probably find some pretty cool FF violin music out there. Get the boy on piano too. That'd be fun. Quiet, hear that? That was a ceruleum engine backfiring. Imperials! Ye gods! Ye...
Preternatural.
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 Preternatural. What the? Beyond what is normal or natural. Okay. Just use extraordinary. I mean, I guess extraordinary doesn't really fit the vibe. I learned a new word today. And I'm gonna forget it by tomorrow. Ye gods, you have preternatural senses. I didn't hear a thing. It's a perfectly good and valid word. It is, yes, but literally on Google, it would be a shame to let it die. That is very true. It would only die in my own mind because I have the memory of a goldfish, and yeah, that's the only place it would go to die. And then it'll be said in the next set of quests, and I'll be like, "What?" And we'll just be going through this again. But literally, in the Oxford Language Dictionary, it says it's similar. The similar name is extraordinary, or a similar word is extraordinary, which is why I said just use extraordinary. You know. I guess not the same meaning. I guess the meanings do differ slightly, but extraordinary is just a word that I know better, I guess. It's more commonly used. When you grow up hunting in these lands, you learn to discern the sounds that could mean life and death, but be they of a predator or a patrol. From what I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor, wide search pattern divided into 2. No, 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. Useful things like writing or poems or songs. When your words benefit from being more precise or require a certain implication. Yes. That is true, but I also do not know any time in the near or far future where I will be requiring to write poems, songs, or things like that of my own. Because I do not write. Just personally speaking. I'm glad I learned a word. You're never too old to learn. That's why it uses words like that. No, dialogue in this game is... Sorry, the I's and the T's are blending together on me. Is writing... Oh, yes. Yes. I have noticed that certain people use different people use different words and different meanings and things like that, which is really cool. It really does help with the characterization of them all. That is very true. It's risky, but we should split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling reinforcements. 3 teams, 3 of us, nothing for it then. Where are they? Head north. You should see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the ones to the south. The armor should be just to the west. Nyx is best equipped to deal with that. We attack in 5. That should be enough time to get into position. Rendezvous on the east bank after. Any questions? No? Then good luck. Here we go. Amongst the dinosaur ostriches. That was just for fun. He didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. I had extra hammer smacks and I thought it would be good to use them. I'm sorry. I feel bad. Also, they totally said that I'm better equipped to handle them. I could have easily taken the entire crew. Easily. Because I'm so overleveled. That's the only reason why. It looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces, with little training and even less conviction. It's grim work, killing men and women like that. But don't doubt that they'd do the same to you if the roles were reversed. And don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or no, a soldier piloting one of those can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you that, after what happened at the wall. Hey, I get mine! Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I'm probably not gonna like this too much. This is like gonna be pirate-esque. Or like cowboy-esque. I like that a lot. Ooh, I like the healing one. What's this one? Okay, that isn't too bad. I like that. I like that. It looks like you can dye it as well. You can. I'd probably go for like a darker blue with it, maybe. Here I am playing fashion designer. I haven't done any purple yet. Probably because the purples aren't all that great. Fashion is true endgame indeed, yes. No green, no yellow, no orange. Okay, well, either way, I'm gonna be getting that, and this might end up being my outfit for the entire thing. I don't know, though. Don't quote me on that. Right, I believe we've rested long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices they're missing patrol. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. What was that? That was like a a hippo pulling a trolley. That was amazing. Uh-oh, we're crouching. Oh yeah, the hippo card is yeah. I want it purely because of house hippos, but I feel like that hippo's too big to be a house hippo. We're clear. Only Alliance patrols ahead. You said the forces at Castro Morines were under the command of Flame General Ralbon at Alden, did you not? By Rulger, the bull of Alamigo himself. I never dreamed I'd have a chance to meet the legend. Oh, it's for Endwalker. Cool. Very cool. I think I want to go up. Let me up. It's a shortcut, so let me up. Thank you. And cutscene.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General. Allow me to introduce Monago of Rolga's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
These are not the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General. On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
He reads it.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamigan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Of course he does. Why wouldn't he have a plan, right? He's the one who presented the idea in the first place. Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development at Castellum Velodina, namely, the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the Research and Development facilities near the capital, containing prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that this armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, mayhap before the day is out. I sense a duty. Damn it all, more Magitech weapons? That's the last thing we need. Your concern is not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying future deployment. And should we carry this out as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry. It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire. But you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight it if they knew they weren't alone. And you were going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly. So what I propose is simple. We harry their patrols and bait them into bringing their prototype weapons to East End, where our Resistance allies will take them from behind. Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details of the plan anon. And for our part, we'll be fighting with the Alliance, yes? I somehow doubt you were intending to sit this one out. I get it. I get it. Yay!
I have no idea how they're going to top this expansion.
No?
Nope. If everybody says, because a lot of people say that Endwalker is better, or at least is their favorite.
Yeah?
I'm in for a treat. Because God, I love this expansion so much.
As you keep saying.
It is just... mwah.
I know exactly what you just did. You did the mwah thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
See, you're not the only one, Pyro, who I've talked to who says that they prefer Endwalker. So now I'm like really intrigued because right now Shadowbringers is like absolutely 10 out of 10. I don't know how something
Man,
could
I'm so excited
top
to
it.
get to Shadowbringers. Oh, it sounds so good.
Like I
I know
don't
a
know.
lot of people who like
I'll have to
Shadowbringers
see.
more, though. Oh, interesting. Don't be surprised
I
if it goes either way.
clapped at
Yeah.
a cutscene just now. I never
You
clap
clapped
at a cutscene.
at a
I clapped at a
cutscene?
cutscene.
You clapped at a cutscene? My guy! My guy! What?
I did that little, finger clap thing.
Like snaps?
No. You know when you just clap with your fingertips?
Oh, like this.
Yeah. It made me happy. Like that set of cutscenes just made me happy.
Yeah? Are
Yes.
you in post game or main game?
I'm almost done the post game.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're almost
I
at
have
Endwalker then.
I have maybe 20 quests left, but I'm stopping right before because I still have to do the 8 and 24 mans.
Yeah. Man,
And
I'm always
I
gonna
will
be
have to
behind. You're
see-
never gonna like fully wait for me, are you?
Well, I might end up doing the relic armor.
Ah.
So we'll have to see how that goes.
Okay, well, before I continue on to this duty, because I guarantee this is a duty now, I am going to grab another drink and I will be back in just a second. Okay, I am back. Alright, I got some bubbly. And I got my all dressed. Yummy. I don't know how you would describe this. Heaven's Word is your favorite? Nice. I really like Heaven's Word. Look at how many chips are in this bag. Literally like that. That is... like, it says dragons? Okay. Dragon obsession? I get that. Dragons are so cool.
I agree, dragons are top notch.
You're keeping an eye on her, right?
I am. I moved some of the stuff there so she really can't move the buckets because they
Yeah.
put bricks in them. And I put some of that other junk in the corner there.
Okay. So, those who don't know, over the summer, our condo unit, like our townhouse people, have been doing all sorts of construction projects around our townhouse complex. One of those projects was putting in new fencing around and stuff like that. Then it's all done, like everything's done. It looks great. But there's like a gap, probably about yay big, between the ground and one part of our fence where they had to like dig out dirt and stuff. And was it yesterday or was it today?
For waffles?
Yeah, today. Today the cat learned that she's big enough to fit underneath it and escape.
The spider just fell on my hand.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, have fun with that. Thank goodness it's you and not me.
Well, I squished it, and now its legs that have been separated from its body are wiggling.
Why are you telling me this? Ew.
They're like walking away from the smushed body.
Ew. Screw you.
Yeah, it was like one of those. Oh god, it's still moving. It's like one of those, those daddy long leg kind of things, like really thick body, really thin legs.
Ugh, boys are gross. Yes, indeed. Sometimes I
Hey,
question why I married you.
It landed on me, so.
Oh, oh, sorry, that's a visceral reaction to it. But oh. But yeah, so Cat can now escape.
Not anymore, she can't.
No, she can't. We blocked it off and stuff like that. But we're gonna get dirt and fill in that area and stuff like that, so she can't get out. That kind of thing. But yeah, it is now nighttime again. Fun. Ooh, weapons! We've been careful to avoid needless shows of force this side of the wall. But that's all about to change. And when it does, you may be sure they'll send their new toys out to entertain us. I would ask you to participate in this operation, but from that look, I see it as a foregone conclusion. My thanks. Per Pippin's plan, we need to turn East End into an imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this, and I'd be a fool not to use you. Head to this spot on your map. Right here, A. Aye. A patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them. Then rendezvous with the rest of us at this location. Go well, Nyx. All I hear is death, death, and more death. You know? I'm gonna hunt some Imperial butt. Ooh, gazelle hawks.
I should really look at getting.
They're wasps. Ew. Really looking to getting what?
A weapon for my red mage.
Oh no, did I screw myself over? Did I screw myself over? I did not. Okay, good. Hey, magic armor! Heh. Eat my dust. I'm a flightless flying bird. Things do be dying indeed. Yo, with smoke, the sunset looks so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that didn't kill you. Oh, that's the wrong one. I am shocked that did not kill him. Usually that does. Huh. Oh, hello. Imperial blood will be smeared and used as war paint. No, that's a little too much. That's a little bit too much. Only it's fitting considering I'm a Picto. So I technically could use their blood as paint. You know? It's not the best idea in the world, but it's also not the worst. No, it is the worst. Sorry. No, filter on. Needs to be, yeah. Ooh, Aether! Don't snicker at me, I heard that.
Looking at me?
Yeah.
I didn't snicker.
Oh, sounded like you did.
No.
I actually learned a word from a book that I finished last night. It's like similar to snickering, but like very slightly different, much like my word conundrum I had earlier. All went to plan then? Good. Our scouts report that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castellum Velodina. The resistance is already in position, so we have but to wait for our guests to arrive. Chuckle Goff? No, it's... Oh, I don't even know if I should say it. Because it's one of those, like, older words, I'm guessing.
I'm grim for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces.
It's kind of like... I'm pretty sure that... I don't know. I need a word check, just to make sure. Oh, is the one I can't type because it'll probably get flagged. Most likely.
Yeah, most it's likely, probably that
yes.
one, Pyro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's similar to all of those. It means pretty much the same thing, but I don't think I'm allowed to say it kind of situation. Yes. Replace the CK with G's and you got it. And that's the word. I'm not gonna say it just to be safe, but it's just another word for like snickering, like laughing, that kind of thing. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that my book was set in like the UK and like in London and that kind of area. So yeah. So the different spellings and things like that are very interesting to learn about.
It's like all my name days have come at once.
Mm-hmm. But even that, not all spellings are standardized. I mean, look at color between Canada and England and the States. We have a U, you guys do not, right? So or even gray. I think some people spell gray with an A and some with an E. That's true. Inside those locations, it's standardized. Except here you get a mix of both. Because we have so much, like, American influence, that kind of thing.
Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
Okay, that's what I thought. But we up here usually say Z, right? Because that's like the kind of European way to say it. And because we are still technically speaking in the Commonwealth, things like that, we adopt that. But then in the States, it's Z. So technically we should be saying zebra, but there is that animal at work, and I always call it a zebra. But when I am spelling things out to people, I always say Z. So it's yeah, it gets very confusing very fast depending on who you're talking to. But yeah. It's fun. We had someone the other day try to actually no, not even. Someone yesterday tried to pay with American bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, like not coin, but bills. Etymology, is that like the study of like language and like differences in language and like words and stuff like that?
I think so.
Why though? Because we are a very popular store to visit. Is specifically words. Oh, interesting. We are in a mall that's like very visited by out of province, out of city, out of country visitors and like tourists and stuff like that. And our specific store is kind of like more on the specialized side of things. I am trying to speak very carefully because I do not want to out where I work because I like having a bit of privacy in my life. So my guess, I don't know the entire story. I am guessing that they were tourists from the States and they were just wanting to, and they forgot to have Canada cash. Either that or they're Canadians that have leftover American cash from their recent trip to America or something like that, right? Either way, it is not one-to-one. You cannot give me a $5 bill that is American and Canadian and it be the worth the same, right? There is always going to be a few dollar difference because of conversion, that kind of thing, whether the American dollar is stronger, weaker, Canadian dollar is stronger, weaker. Currently, we are the weaker dollar, as far as I'm aware. So it would be a loss for them, right? Conversion is not one-to-one at all, no. So basically, I learned that yeah, we can accept it, but you would be losing a lot of money because of the conversion rate, which is very surprising to me that we would even consider accepting it, considering we are in Canada. But I guess we're an American company, so that kind of tracks. But swipe his card, yes. When we were on our honeymoon down in the States, I had some cash, but we usually used cards. Had to go company sorted out, charge me extra for service. Yeah. Yeah, I like being able. I like cash because you get it the day of, and it stays like the same value, pretty much, right? Whereas when you're paying with cards, it fluctuates day by day because the conversion rate fluctuates day by day, right? So one day, a $5 Uber, a $5 American Uber could cost me $6 Canadian. Another day, it could cost me $8 Canadian, right? Like, obviously not that drastic of jumps, but just to kind of get the picture. So, cash definitely stays the same value because you buy it at a certain conversion and it stays at that conversion. But yeah, it's a huge flex. It's a huge flux, but like, in all reality, one Canadian dollar currently today is 73 cents American. Country conversion day to day. Yeah. There's an accounting account that accounts for the flex over time in currency conversion. That is true. That is true. And also very interesting. Okay, we should probably get to this duty. TED Talk over. But yeah, the differences between Canada and America are quite different, but also not really different because we influence each other so greatly. Yeah, it's very fascinating.
That is, if my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush.
Mm-hmm.
Attack!
Yes. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. That is very good to know. Now let's beat some...
Get after them, damn you!
I am not doing all that much damage right now.
Now I've gotcha.
Yeah, it really isn't all that great. Worst case, I go back to being Dancer, and I do this fight as Dancer. I'm gonna focus on this guy. What is that? I don't like the looks of this. Oh.
You'll be weeping blood.
Oh, thank you for that. Yes, I would love to do that.
Tizona! As a raging bull!
Wait, I died. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this one as dancer. I think that'll be a bit better. Victor just doesn't do a lot of damage, right? Like, it does damage, just not as much as would be handy for this.
Dancer's just easier and it can move while attacking.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like putting on easy mode without actually putting on easy mode.
Get after them, damn you! Now I've gotcha!
Okay, this still is gonna take a long time. And at least with Dancer, I have some self-heals. Alice is getting a bit low on health.
You'll be weeping blood!
Okay, what's the blue? That is Raubon, right?
Yeah, blue is ally. Not spend fun for a bit.
Okay. I made it this far. What's going on? Oh, he's running. He who fights and runs. What the? Who in the hells are you lot? Reinforcements, baby. For El Amigo! Let none escape! His face says it all. It's like, oh shit. Oh no, you self-detonate. No. Come on. So close, so close. So close, so freaking close. Yes! Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Did you do it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
good job.
Damn it all! Miracles of Magitech design, my ass! I've passed harder stools than these piles of scrap.
That's funny. That's a funny line to me.
You'll pay for this. Mark my words, the next time we meet will be the last.
Aye, run and tell your Viceroy. The day belongs to El Amigo. Yeah!
I thought Alice has a glowing sword. I think that's so epic. Well done, all of you. I'll call this operation a resounding success. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of El Amigo had an impressive military record before he went west, as I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Kemp. 'Twas Marshal Taropin who made this plan. And all of you, the Resistance and Alliance alike, who carried it out to perfection. Aye, that they did. Not a single casualty, for which I'm grateful beyond words. I've no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same. As will ours. It's been a pleasure, General. Until next time, Minago, I leave the scions in your care. Worst timing ever. We shall return to the castrum then. Nyx, Mistress Levier, once more you have my thanks. As Master Kemp said, until the next battle. I'd heard the stories, but to actually see you in action, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously, though, it was inspirational. Ah, but you must be tired from hearing that, eh? I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for the help out there. Gonna go with samurai sword. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. What's up? The cat's inside, right?
No, she's outside.
It's really dark. She should be inside right now, I think.
She should be.
Are you able to bring her inside, or am I needing to go get her? Because I can.
No. I'll go get her.
Okay.
We'll get her.
You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what we asked of you, without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons, and smashed them. The people will remember this day. Aye, they will. For it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of a campaign by a united Eorzea to drive the Garleans from our lands. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. Ha! To think that the last time Gridanian troops trod this soil was more than a century ago, during the Autumn War. And that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure, and it gives me heart to see that despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Oh no. My controller is about to die. I didn't notice until just now. I'm glad it's now and not during the duty. I would have been pissed if it was because of the duty, during the duty. Well said, Commander, which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banners, just you wait and see. Nyx, Alice, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. I'll go with this because I might want to be a ninja. I don't know though. Hello. You want a little stool? Hmm? And she left. Cool. Okay, let's move on to the next one. At the risk of repeating myself, it's still hard for me to believe that we'd meet here again here, of all places. Though I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, eh? Wait, we've met him before. What? Well, you see. No, 'twas a lifetime ago. There is no need to apologize, but know that down in Quarry Mill, we didn't forget about you, nor the lives you saved. Right, when I helped with, like, the injured, refugees and stuff like that when I was trying to gain respect and, not respect, yeah, respect. Yeah, the poison dude, yeah. Yeah, that. I remember that now. Okay. As for me, I went to Little Alamigo while Galleon was recovering. Gundobald was my former commander and an old friend, and I had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. You got the zoomies. Some chose to remain in Little Alamigo, and others went to Olda for work. But as you can see, I chose to come back to Guir Abania and join Conrad and the others. Waffles, be smart. Be smart. Thank you for being smart. I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, however, we'll be heading east into the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Alagana. Alagana? If you're going there, you're taking me with you. Ah, that's right. You're from Alagana, aren't you? Aren't you, Lise? By all means, we'd welcome the company. There'll be more to it than just asking around, but we can talk about it on the way. Make your preparations and meet me by the tunnels to the peaks. Okay. This tunnel will take us all the way to the peaks. We are on a mission for Conrad to Alagana. Clear the barricade if you would. Aye, sir. Shouldn't take more than a moment. There are more villages there than out here, but also more Imperials keeping a close eye on things. We'll need to tread carefully. Understood. I get to kill people. Cool. So bloodthirsty indeed, I'm in a mood.
I remember the peaks of Girabania. Silent watchmen that would stand long
A very
after we were
menacing
gone.
mood.
We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough.
No.
Oh, you're talking to the cat.
People who had suffered every possible indignity. Who had been treated like
It's time to get
animals
under the couch.
day after day after day.
should update your bard gear.
Hmm?
You should update your bard gear.
Mm-hmm. I haven't played Bard in so long. Oh, dang, yeah, it needs to be updated. Okay, that isn't too bad. I don't like the necklace, but yeah. But yeah. We've a glamour in place here too, as you may have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, there is not more than a testament to the savage impulses of a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we'll have no glamours to conceal us. The village is to the east. Keep watch for patrols as we move. Nary an Imperial in sight. That's in Mercy. Alagana's due east, past the bridge. Follow me, it's not much further. He said due east, but we're going north. I don't get it. You can rest easy, we made it. This is Alagana. It feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be... Oh, sorry. That has nothing to do with why we're here. We need recruits. Aye, we do. But as I said back in the Reach, it's a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we're short-handed because many of our people were taken in by the Griffin's promises and went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them, though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered his call to arms. As for why we came to this particular village, it's rumored that Alagana lost a few youths as well. If there's truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, they might be suspicious of outsiders claiming allegiance to the Resistance, and rightfully so. So with all that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it wouldn't be as simple as giving a speech in the village square. Not if you don't want the place to be burned to the ground, no. You might as well piss in the Viceroy's eye. We'll need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know when an Imperial spy is listening. We must speak with the Elder first. I know for a fact he can be trusted. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there are still some brave men and women here willing to fight. Oh, I get boots. Nice. Ragafrid, the village elder, is over by the shore. No time like the present. Let's have a word. Don't know you, traveler. You a merchant? You'll not find much custom here. Greetings and well met, elder. And sincerest... Excuse me. And sincerest apologies, I did not send word ahead of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Alagana, and I would know of your recent troubles. Ah, you are comrades of Mefrid, I see. Speak on, though. I suspect I know your purpose. The griffin came with many men, and left with many more. Such is the rumor. Is it true? He lit a fire in their hearts, and then dangled a dream before their tired eyes. And now you come to steal away what few remain. The griffin was a traitor and a madman, and we had no part in his schemes. We have made an agreement with the Alliance. This time it will be different. This time? Cold comfort to the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more must we give before you've had your fill? But surely you hate the Empire as much as we do. They took our lands, our traditions, even our god, and they demand a fifth of what little we've got left. I hate the bastards with every fiber of my being. But hate's not enough, Mefrid. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go, now. Leave us be and never return. You've got no right to speak to us like that. I've got a quarry that was producing barely enough to keep us fed. And that was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you to leave my village. No, you don't. Because it's my village too. My home. What in the hells are you on about? Wait. I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. Lise Hext. And I'm here. I'm here to take back my homeland. By Ralger. The last I saw you, you were... I don't even know if you were still alive. And I never thought you would come... I almost didn't. And my sister never will. Lots of others won't either, and that's why we've got to carry on the fight. You even sound like him. Sigh. As you say, I've got no right to tell you to leave. Alagana is as much your home as it is mine. But I say to you again, we can give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. I love her hairstyle so much.
Lisa's?
Yeah.
I think you can get it. I don't remember.
Are you gonna get up and leave, or are you gonna cause any issues? Well, thank you for the kisses, but I gotta play a game. Yes, I do. She's like full sploot on my chair beside me. The tale of I don't like you anymore. That could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping Raganfred might help us to recruit some of his people. That clearly isn't going to happen. If we're to convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky and it's hardly subtle, but I say we approach the villagers directly. See what problems they've got, and if we can do anything to help. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. You'd best keep your distance if you know what's good for you. Say your piece and move on. She's like really loving this stool here. Of course, now she kind of gets up. Oh no. She's like really loving it. That's like kind of funny. Looking for folks down on their luck? Congratulations, you found one. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to be. Some days I can hardly walk for the pain. Mornings are the worst, especially after cold nights. Hard labor's right out. Too much pain and trouble for others. There's a tea what helps with it, though. I'll need to grind a chapuli horn and a hornbill talon for the blend. Eh? You'll go get some for me? Just like that? You needn't trouble yourself so. The butterflies are super pretty here.
I agree.
What'd you see? Are my toes moving? You're fine. Okay, that chair is beside me from now on, because she's chill.
Yeah, she's loving it.
Yeah. I think she's getting just slightly hit with the fan. No. No. Ugh. Nope. Nope. Not today. I'm sorry. I know. I know. She just yelled at me. You can stay there today. Okay? You've been gone a while. What brings you back to Alagana? Oh, I never meant to. I mean, in times like these, you never think people will actually... This country's hard on people, but it's just not... But it's not just that. The Imperials, they've made it known I'm not to be helped. A dead man's good for one lesson, you know, whereas a live one... You're with the Resistance, right? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you then. My father, God's rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time. And so I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs. Then I had a good fortune to run into an Imperial patrol. My weapon marked me as a rebel, or so they said. Not that I'd have made a difference if I'd fought back. I knew what the lot of them were about the moment the Centurion laid eyes on me. Didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others. And by the time I limped back to the hut, it was too late for my father. Too late for me, too. And many others, I imagine. Help them, too, if you like. They'll be grateful and say thank you, but beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. A new face in Alagana? Huh. What would you ask of me then? A stranger and a generous soul besides? Bullocks. There's not more suspicious than a good Samaritan. Are you comfy? On the other hand, if you were an Imperial agent, I expect you'd go about your business with more discretion. Bugger me, you really are here to help, aren't you? Very well, I'll take you up on your offer, stranger. My little brother's working the rocks by Grim and Enid. He's got something for me. Can you go get it? Right then. Frightened Curl is his name. Ask him for the leftovers. He ought to understand. Oh gosh, he's really far, isn't he? Oh my goodness. It's massive.
That's what she said. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What am I ever gonna do with you?
Such verbiage. That was not my intention.
Such what?
Nothing. Just make a little Roman joke.
Oh, bye, cat.
Pyro got it.
Oh, what the heck just happened? Oh my gosh, Kokobo fell onto my keyboard and opened my calculator.
Amazing.
This would be so much easier if I could fly.
Or are you just outside of Ralger's reach? I think I have flight unlocked there. Can't help you though.
Hundreds of Belsar's speech? What?
What are you saying?
Me? I'm just reading chat. Here for the leftovers, are you? Not like my brother to send someone in his stead, but so be it. It's all in the sacks over yonder. They're bleeding heavy, mind, so be careful when you pick 'em up. Oh, there they are. Okay. I ain't flying back. No way. The new face. Do you have my leftovers? Huh, well, I'll be. You actually went and brought the whole lot. Much obliged, much obliged. It's saltpeter for making fire sand, in case you're curious what it's all for. The rocks by the lakes have got good deposits. Tain't hard for my brother to pass for any other plodding quarryman, all the while sweeping bits and pieces off to the side to bundle up and sell to the salters, what trade with the resistance. It's a living and a way of fighting back besides. Our way of spitting in the Garlean's eye for putting our father in an imperial uniform and shipping him off to some faraway province 15 years ago. Don't know if he's dead or alive even. Though if he were alive, he'd not be long for this world. If we were caught fighting for the resistance, so this is the best we can do. That's the long and short of it. We do what we can, though we know it's not enough. I think you'll find that most folks here ain't much different. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the results is the same. I suppose I just wanted you to know is all. That we know why you're here, and that even if we can't join you, we wish we could. That makes me very sad. I'm so happy it's fall and it's gonna slowly get colder. I'm so happy. Can you check laundry, please? See if it's dry.
I am in the middle of something.
Once you're done?
Sure.
You would okay. Ooh, I like these. Ah, there you are, Nyx. I've been trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. Recently, the Imperials have been swooping into villages unannounced and seizing supplies in order to prevent people from stockpiling in case they might be in league with the resistance. It's not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they've got. How's Lise getting on, by the way? You'd think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl. Assuming they remember her, that is. Okay. I'm gonna be uncomfy for the last little bit of stream here. But such is life, I suppose. Such is life. No, I didn't mean to. And where were you these past 20 years? Where were you when we were being ground under the Black Wolf's boot on the other side of his bastard wall, living the high life, I'd wager? That's not fair! Oh, and who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends? Dining to help us poor unfortunate souls? Trying to whip us into a frenzy so we'll go and storm the castrum with our pickaxes and shovels? Leave all of you before you bring a cohort down on us all. And you, don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, Lise. You weren't here. This is my home, and I love it with all my heart. And if you truly have any love for it too, you'll keep us out of your doomed rebellion. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact I left them behind. But this isn't about me or anyone else. It's about Alamigo. Let's go and find Mafrid. Looks like the Elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame them, given what happened at the wall. I thought I might be able to appeal to them as a fellow. I don't know. But if anything, it just made them angrier. I haven't lived through it like they have. I can't claim to know the struggle like they do either, Lise. I ran too, but if I hadn't, I'd never met Nyx or the rest of you, and we might not be here today in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choices, nor will I apologize for them. There's more than one way to fight. Is that a child? Help! Someone! Anyone! We need help! I don't like the sound of that one bit. Come on. Orcrata, pant. The Tributum and the bloody Rotman. They, pant. Damn it all. You there, take a deep breath, and then tell us what happened. It was all business as usual. The Tributum's due soon, and we were taking it to the Imperials when the Kikern attacked. They took my brother and our money. I sense a primal. Took him where? Ruins to the south of here. Was just an old temple before they came, and listen, Orcrata is the only family I've got left. If I lose him, The Ziggurat? If the Ratman took him there, he's as good as dead. We've got to get after them. If there's even a chance her brother is still alive, we have to try. You're right, Lise. We've got to help them. If not for the missing man, then for the Tributum. The Garleans won't suffer excuses if they're late. Okay. I'm going to accept this quest, but we will continue this quest on Thursday. So, Orcrata's being held somewhere at the Ziggurat in the south, which has been taken over by a host of Kikern bandits. That about covers it then. Be prepared for a fight. They may not be the most challenging foes, but there's sure to be a lot of them. Cool, okay. We are gonna end off with some Cactopot, because why not? Why not? And then we will wrap it up. There's probably going to be quite a... I went to the wrong place, didn't I? I did. Damn. Oh well. That just goes to show where my head's at right now. Okay, let's see if we got any winners today. Nope. Ooh, should I go for 1, 2, 3 or 7, 8, 9?
1, 2, 3.
Nope, it was neither.
Rip.
One, 2, 3 or 7, 8, 9. Probably always 1, 2, 3, right? It was neither. Okay, well, we will end off here at the Gold Saucer then. With Wolf Pup. It does hate us. I had a really strong winning streak for a little while there. Oh. Part of my keyboard was stuck to me. That isn't good. Good night, Pyroth. And yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. The final Heaven's Word VOD will be uploaded on Thursday, so that's exciting. Feel free to check that out on Sailor_Opal_VODs. I will also be updating you guys on any schedule changes, things like that on there. But yeah, I will be back on Thursday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I hope you all enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. Stormblood is gonna be very interesting, that's for sure. I'm interested to see when we actually move on to the next area that's outside of Eorzea. Because so far it isn't panning out exactly how I thought it would. So I'm interested to see where it goes. But we will continue all of that on Thursday. But for now, I will say goodnight. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night wherever you may be. And I will see you all on Thursday. Bye!
Night.